One source codex here. It's been a while since I gave you an update on some music I've bought lately and some recommendations as well. I was in a blog reading about fusion and I came across this guy, John Irvin, out of the UK, who's got a unique style, and sometimes he sounds like Holdsworth. Just sometimes. This is his album Next Stop. And here is another release of his, the John Irvin Band, Wait and See. I bought these off of Bandcamp, and after listening, those were the only two I really was into. Alright, I picked up Alan Holdsworth at Jarsom International Jazz Festival 2014. It's a CD DVD release, again on Manifesto. Yet to watch that or listen to it. An older release, but I thought, what the heck. Derek Sherinian, Oceano. Pretty good, pretty good. I was digging back in the Wayback Machine and thought I'd listen to some weather report I'd never listened to during Jocko being with them, and this is Mr. Gone. Pretty solid release. Joe Zawinul just goes crazy on keyboards on this one. And this is a unique purchase that I got off of eBay. Let me take this little commercial message off. It is Doves of Fire, which is basically, it's Steve Lukather on guitar. And this is a 3 CD live performance, February 23rd, 2002. Got some good fusion going on here. Bought this on eBay. It's a guy in Europe that sells this stuff. Another rare release with the Jeff Coleman on guitar crew, Cosmo Squad. Really solid playing here. I like it. And again, some more weather report in the Jocko period. I also bought Night Passages, but I'm putting that right back up for sale. I didn't really like it. This is okay, and so is Mr. Gone. Now, my good friend Dan Begelman sent me his new CD, Something Glass. I didn't buy it. It was sent to me kind of as a thank you and a possible doing some review, promo, whatnot. In the ambient realm, I came across a series in Hatakeyama's Black Frost. Excellent soundscape, beatless ambient music here. Highly recommend it. Okay, I had all these before, but I went on Discogs and I bought the upgraded, remastered version of Isotope. Let me slide these over. So we've got the remastered version of Isotope. Another remastered version here of Isotope, a latest version with Gary Boyle on guitar. And here's Isotope's Illusion, another newer version. I recommend it. And then a little known, really great guitarist, Guyan Lee, his Miracles release. A lot of good artists on here. A lot of good fusion happening. And this is a compilation with a few tracks on here that aren't available on his other releases. This is really hard to find. This is Steve Kahn's Helping Hand. He actually sent me the hard to find releases on here as digital files, but I went ahead and bought the CD as well. Okay, one band that a lot of people don't know about, Jeff Miley on guitar. I just wanted to give these guys a shout out. Get all their releases. Altered Angular, and Altered Graphic. Really good stuff. And of course I had to complete my Mahavishnu project releases that I have. Return to the Emerald Beyond. I may have mentioned this in an earlier video of stuff I bought, but here it is again. What the heck. I have for sale now and have sold all these other releases, and now I bought a digitally remastered 3 LPs all together. I don't know whether it's 2 CDs or, yeah, it's 2 CDs. Got all this good stuff. And of course, Alan Holdsworth is on there. Speaking of Holdsworth, I don't know if I ever mentioned this CD, which you will not find anywhere, no matter where you look. This is the Not Supposed to Be Sold Tales from the Vault CD. Reason I bought it is because it's got the Earth track with Holdsworth soloing. And the other stuff's not too bad. But I got this at a real bargain from a person I'm not going to mention. But anyway, there's that. If you seek, you will find. Now, I may have mentioned this release as well. Stanley Clarke Live, Hymn of the Seventh Galaxy. I'm trying to remember who the guitarist is here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I listened to it online before I bought it, and I really liked it. Hi-Hat's one of those gray area record labels that basically releases bootlegs. Alright, speaking of bootlegs, here is UK Alive in America. Totally recommend that purchase. And everybody knows about John McLaughlin, The Fourth Dimension, live at Ronnie Scott's. Had a lot of good stuff on there, and I know I probably mentioned this one before, but you've got a lot of the classic Mahavishnu happening here. Recommend it. And this, I did a whole video dedicated to this. This is Alan's Legacy, the 19 Men of Tain. And Enrico Pina, who organized this release being put together, sent this to me. I've yet to open it, but I enjoy the digital tracks that I'm listening to. May I mention this before as well. Alan Holdsworth, Leverkusen 2010. Another CD, DVD released by Manifesto. Get it. You won't be sorry that you did. May have mentioned this before, but I'm into the old 70s acid trip sort of synthesizer music. This is Tim Blake's New Jerusalem. I can't tell you how many times I listened to this in absolute altered states of consciousness before I put it on and during listening. I was in another place. Really good release. I'm not condoning the use of drugs. All right, Jeff Coleman, Guitar Scream Live. Recommended. The guy can wail. Very underrated guitarist. Very talented. And Coliseum 2 with Gary Moore doing fusion. I give this basically okay. It's worthwhile having, but there's some parts on it that I'm like, yeah. Okay, the other Coliseum 2 that's worth having, in my opinion, is Electric Savage. Again, middle of the road, okay by me. I hate fusion with vocals, but you were warned. And I've mentioned this release, which was impossible to find. This is Guess Where I Am by Koichi Yabori of Fragile. Every track on here is just magic. Do a search on YouTube for Rainmaker that I uploaded, and you get to hear what this stuff sounds like. Okay, Michael Shreve's Two Doors in the Palace of Dreams. Why do you think I bought this? Yes, Sean Lane and Jonas Hellborg. I could care less about Frizzle and Horvitz. I mean, their contribution was okay, but the only reason to get this is for Lane and Holborg, in my humble opinion. This just came in hot off the presses. PFM Chocolate Kings. You have the original release remastered, and then you have PFM Live on disc 2. I would say the only thing worth listening to on disc 2 is Paper Charms and Four Holes in the Ground. The rest is, yeah, okay. What else have we purchased here recently? Yeah, we all know about this. John McLaughlin and the Mahavishnu Orchestra, Apocalypse. This is basically McLaughlin going full bore with a full orchestra. Okay, there you have it. It has its moments. And another PFM release, which I probably have mentioned before, but this is so good. This is the remastered, re-released version of PFM's Jet Lag. Now, they were known for progressive rock, but boy, when Jet Lag came out, the prog rock guys were like, ew, fusion. Well, I listened to this at least every 3 or 4 weeks, all year round. It is that good. Classic fusion prog mix with strong vocals. Yes, I said I don't like fusion with vocals. Well, I like this. And if you've never heard of Happy the Man, oh my gosh, you've got to listen to them. But this is the esoteric remastered re-release of their 2 famous releases that were released on Arista. And then Arista dumped them, killed the band. But amazing stuff on here. Stan Whitaker, Kit Watkins, and the rest of the guys. Just quality stuff. I had met Stan a long time ago, and he is just a wonderful person. Okay, what else have I been buying? Well, hold on. Yes, I bought the Alan Holdsworth Man Who Changed Guitar Forever, the box set. Brand new. I haven't opened it. Why? I already know what all this sounds like. But I wanted to have it, and by the way, I have 2 of these for sale on Discogs, Amazon, and eBay. So if you want it, get it from me. All right, and then let's see. What will we look at next? I'm a big fan of Steve Roach. I may have mentioned him before in things to buy. Well, I bought a lot of these direct from him. I'm not going to open them up. That was, Immersion 4. Great soundscapes. A deeper silence. Literally, you can barely hear anything on this. You got to crank it up to hear it. Again, autographed by Roach. And then Steve Roach with Vidna Abana. Abana is also known as Dirk Series, his real name. Ascension of Shadows, recommended. Steve Roach, Streams and Currents. This is processed, heavily processed guitar. Good stuff. Mercurius, Steve Roach. Good stuff. Still Point, Steve Roach. Recommended. And Steve Roach and Dirk series, low volume music. Really good release. Steve Roach, Live at Grace Cathedral, 2 CDs. A recording of a concert, highly recommended. Steve Roach, New Life Dreaming. Yes, I'm a Roach head. The Passing, Steve Roach. You will not find this anywhere. I begged Steve to look through his studio, his inventory, and he found one, autographed it, and sent it to me. This was a special release, limited release. Oh, what do we have here? We have Steve Roach, Slow Heat, another good release. Steve Roach, Texture Maps, great release. One of his pinnacle releases, 3 CD version, Steve Roach, Quiet Music. Unbelievably good stuff. And then the CD that really put Steve Roach on the map, Structures from Silence. This is the 30th anniversary 3 CD remastered edition. And if you buy it for anything, buy it for the title track, Structures from Silence. Steve wrote this after he had a near-death experience. This was the closest sound he could create of the sounds he heard when he was having his NDE. A little bit of trivia. All right. I don't only buy music, but I also buy DVDs, live music when I can find it. And this is the DVD, the full concert, the Montreux Jazz Festival. And this is the full concert, the whole shebang. This has got all the songs. The Power of Love, Wings of Karma, Smile of the Beyond, Vision is a Naked Sword, Hymn to Him, and Sanctuary. You will not find this whole concert on YouTube. Good luck. But here it is. The DVD is here. If you shop around, and I won't tell you who I got this from, but it's a guy in Europe. He's got excellent prices and quick shipping turnaround. Trustworthy guy. And just for the heck of it, I bought the DVD of Music Laden, Germany, 1974. This is essentially a copy of that other DVD that was released a good while ago. It's only worth the first 43 minutes having it for. The other two with Di Meola and then Hancock and all the rest of these guys. Terrible video, terrible sound. Music Laden Extra, Germany, 1974. You know, I had a remastered video and remastered audio release, and I'll be darned if the music company didn't give YouTube a takedown notice, and it's gone. And to wind up my video, here's a nice picture of Bill Connors. I bought this from a guy in Australia. I'm going to frame it one day, but for right now, it's just going to live in this protected envelope. Well, that's about it. Here's all the CDs that I pulled out for you to see and for you to know about. I hope in some way you learned something. And again, I'm selling this on Amazon, Discogs, and eBay. Last one I sold on Amazon sold for $400. It's a lot cheaper on Discogs and a lot cheaper on eBay. And everything I put on eBay and Discogs is make me an offer. So if you want probably one of the best collections of Holdsworth stuff, this is it. All remastered, all put together. And it comes with a really nice 40-page booklet. Okay, this is Source Codex signing off. And by the way, check the comments on this video. You will find out that YouTube did not approve my channel for monetization. Oh well. So if you want to support me doing videos like this and remastered audio and all the good things that I put on my channel, look in the comments, and there are ways you can support this channel, seeing as YouTube is not going to run ads on my channel for some reason. I don't know. All right, ciao.